Yeah, we'll find someone for you. The top 4 get an invitation to Slum It 2, baby, announced in August 16th to 18th.
Awesome.
So getting into it, losers finals, ZD versus Puppeh.
I'm really excited for this because I think Puppeh's in a different. I absolutely think it was a mindset. I don't think it was just ZD's a better player. That's why he's 3-0'd. I'm so excited to watch this now. Just to see what's going to happen, to see how it goes. Now he's a little bit more Wolf practice. Granted, ZD and Dexter are definitely very different Wolves.
Very true.
MD's top 3 all have a Wolf, and they're all so different. It's incredible. I actually really like it.
That's why I love the fact that like J-Lim, a.k.a. Patharan, has kind of like ascended to the 4th spot because he plays Snake. So at least we get a little bit of variety.
Yeah, honestly. And now, too, Desai, both J-Lim and Desai not able to show up today. BG somewhere else. Instead, we got Tidor in the house.
Tidor. So getting started, Puppeh with these strings. Look at that. If he got one more up tilt, I think that ZD was dead.
Really, to the up B?
Yes. Squirtle's up B is basically like Mario's up B, except it's a little bit longer range, believe it or not.
And a little more situational, too. You're going to see Mario's land more up Bs, but they're definitely not going to kill as often unless you're on Yoshi Story. In which case, why'd you go there against Mario, buddy?
Yeah, don't take Mario to Battlefield. A Ridley player took me to Battlefield there, and I laddered him twice in a row.
Yeah, see ya.
Yeah, just please don't. Like, I don't deserve these.
Yeah. At least you admit it. Broken character.
Broken.
Mario. Imagine you can play about Mario. Anyway.
At cold weather, just do it.
Ooh.
All right, so both players are basically playing this relatively even right now. Oh, but charging that down smash, ZD, the hard commitment to the normal getup, and that pays dividends.
Yeah. I will say that move was definitely been nerfed. Back in the day, first patch, that would have killed no problem. Now, there was a second I was like, is that going to kill?
Fly to interrupt the forward air string?
My
God, Puppeh. Very smart.
Yeah.
Big body character, got a big card in the pocket to play.
See, I've been seeing stuff like that since around Smash 4, back when Cordy played Charizard of all characters. You would just see.
Yeah, that almost killed the man. It's just go ahead and slap that shell away. It's like, what are you doing flying at me?
So funny. Up throw up air does 30%. Privilege. Oh, speaking of.
These neutral get-ups and get-up attacks by Puppeh are starting to get called out by ZD. His ledge play has always been superb, but if you do not mix this man's timing up, you're going to be in for a rough time.
Yeah, and it's tough, too, because especially, jumping from ledge is one of the things I think Wolves look for most.
Oh, yeah.
It's so easy. You press jump, you press back air, they die.
Yeah, if you press anything, sometimes it feels like if Wolf is just like sitting there and he's got the timing right, he has the tools to respond to any eventuality in edge.
Yeah. Because the big thing about back here is it's long windup, so if you're guessing that they're going to jump when they're going to jump, because I swear, being on ledge, there's part of it is just the feeling of it. You know when they're going to act. I can't describe it.
It's just oppression. That's what you're trying to describe. Oppression is difficult. We all deal with it. Wolves inhabit this region, and you either are privileged or you get forced down by their privilege.
You're either a wolf or you ain't. That's it. Welcome to MDVA or your Wadi, but I don't know.
Wadi's special.
Wadi is special. God, Wadi is special.
The only one who's managed to actively get a ton of success against this character. So Puppeh looking, though, for a bit of success on his side as he is starting off very well, forcing ZD off stage in a stage that I'm kind of surprised could pass the bans. Like Lilac Cruise, those edges are just food for Ivysaur. There is nowhere to run. That down air is phenomenal at covering space on the stage. Roll in, though. Oh, no. ZD calling it out with the up smash. How does he know?
That wasn't even a reaction. He was charging, and then.
Yeah, that wasn't a reaction. It was purely a read, a commitment.
Oh my god, he up tilted him twice. That was the coolest thing I've seen Wolf do ever.
Shots a little bit, eh? I think the coolest thing I've ever seen a Wolf do is Dexter killed me at 40% before the hits with a forward air into back air, like pre-nerf.
Ooh. Ew.
Yeah, forward air, back air.
Cool.
He converted into it on like a short stage, and then just like, oh, I'm just dead. Okay, that's cool.
Wow.
Yeah. That was what I just started saying, Wolf as an adjective. Like, that sure is Wolf.
I got to say, God, the big difference between ZD and Dexter right now, other than how they're playing, but just ZD's recoveries are so much, there's so much more waiting, there's so much more speculation. When is it going to happen? When is he coming back,
Very true. We haven't actually seen ZD get intercepted. We have seen him get called out at edge a few times, but not quite like getting sniped by those down airs as Ivysaur as often as Dexter was.
All right, just finding little, chips of damage. Not really long strings yet, just finding hits.
And now it is Puppeh's turn to sweat here as both players on their last stock. Puppeh has to get one of these edge traps to work out here, otherwise he might be heading home early. Misses the tech again, ZD punishing appropriately the down smash, and then getting the roll in.
Knowing exactly where he's going to be.
Back throw, force him off again. What is the option? How can Puppeh get back to center stage? ZD committing a little bit too much with that up smash.
2 F tilts in a row. Wah, wah.
Dash attack, is that going to do it? That is.
No matter how big body you are, not heavy enough to survive.
Now you are in an 0-2 hole against the titular main character of Mason versus ZD. If you want to make that money, you got to start playing like money.
Which is exciting because obviously the only person who's ever won their own versus was Waddy.
Waddy, yeah, I can see that.
So at the very least, having as you said, the titular character being in grand finals is already exciting enough for me. We don't see it all that often. Heck, even at Mason versus Waddy, Rags took a set off Waddy, and it was like, wow, even Waddy isn't going to win his own versus.
Yeah, even gods do bleed, eh?
Yeah. Carbon copy of Saga. Like, whoops. Kirby,
Yeah, do it. Perhaps it's time for Puppeh to pull out the wolf of his own. No, decides that he knows that ZD just knows both of those characters. I think that's why we went to Fox.
Yeah. But I really like that. A lot of times, especially in Virginia, I see it a lot more in Northern Virginia. When you're in this last, sets where every game was close, but you lost it to, right? I see so often they just go a secondary they don't play. All a joke character, So I really like seeing this played to the end, regardless of the outcome.
Very true. It's every game. I think that if you want to be a phenomenal or a top player at Smash, every game you need to take as an opportunity to learn. It doesn't matter if you get 3-0, it doesn't matter if you get 3 stock. Take something out of it. If everything becomes a positive experience where you can gain knowledge, that's how you improve.
I swear, if I can take one thing from this game, watching this set, if I could parry like ZD, I'd be top 10 in this.
If I could do anything like ZD.
Ooh.
ZD fast falling to go low there as he avoids Puppeh's attempted down smash. This stage is difficult to recover. Look at the splash hitboxes of that down smash.
Man.
With those slants, it is easy to two-frame characters.
Oh, the up right there. That might have been a different story. Or just keep up
do it again. Yeah. Eventually, this will work.
Yeah.
When it does,
they're smart enough smashes.
Look at that shield pressure. That was so sick.
Wow.
Puppeh's got so many little tricky interactions.
Yeah. It's very entertaining to watch because I feel like no two interactions have really been the same. Other than maybe grab up air, things like that.
Sure.
The bread and butter.
You're dead at 60%. Puppeh even able to recover after the Charizard switch. Suddenly, ZD finds himself with his first deficit of the set.
Yeah. Oh,
but yeah, what was I saying?
Anyway.
Yeah, where were we? Yeah, back even.
Now, I will say, another reason this is counterpick against ZD. Maryland doesn't have this.
Yeah, Maryland doesn't have this. We have Unova instead of Yoshi's.
Neither are right. They're both the wrong answer, in my opinion now. A veteran TO.
Legalize New Pork City.
All right, done. Next Mason versus.
Suddenly Sonic's is top tier again.
Oh, God.
Okay,
Hello?
down throw. Yep. ZD getting caught by that down throw up B of Puppeh. Puppeh suddenly taking games. Now we have to see if it was just a counter pick or if perhaps he's figured something out.
That was some Smash 4 grappler garbo. That was straight up I got grabbed by Bowser at 40 on the legend, died.
Well, as a Bowser main, you know a little bit about that, wouldn't you, File?
I know.
Do you have any sins you would like to confess to the people listening?
I think I've done my time. I've done my time. I went from my character is now a higher tier than he was before when he had a thing that literally broke the game in half.
True.
Which is saying something.
They made that character good. Bowser was terrifying in Smash.
Not as terrifying as either of these players, though.
No Bowser's on stage. We're sticking with Wolf again against that Pokemon trainer, starting again off with this Squirtle. Getting that drag down to the back air.
I love that. That was so cool.
Committing to the forward smash, Puppeh definitely had something in mind.
He was hitting them earlier, you know. He's getting these really smart forwards, and honestly, without the drift, he would have landed that.
And if ZD's side beat there, he was dead. Very
Yeah.
smart by Puppeh, but equally impressive is ZD's commitment to varying his recovery angles and options.
Puppeh's landed so few dares, you know, other than that one sneaky one he got last game. When it comes to these setups on the ledge, it's we didn't see it like we did.
Yeah, ZD just mixing him up.
So
I really feels like if you're getting caught in a spot where you have to up B, you're just going to lose this match.
And I didn't even know. God, they're just both anthropomorphic animals. But he's back to wolf. I didn't notice. Their nair's the same. Gosh. And but Puppeh was up again for the second time.
Yeah, just taking these stocks early and often is Puppeh. And it seems like when he has a lead, he's so much more comfortable in this matchup. I can understand why Wolf is a character that does like to hold back a little bit. Speaking of holding back, ZD needed to DI that one out. Not trying to go ahead and get caught with a forward air into the
Such
B.
a smart forward air, using the very top, the very tip of the beginning of forward air. Being able to understand that like your moves like that aren't just right in front of you, you know, they're above, they're below, and utilizing that. Very important.
And the side B to get the safe switch, but almost a dangerous switch right there. And aggressively, I think he's doing these like beefy side Bs, or he's like missing the edge entirely and just aggressively hitting them just to prevent Puppeh from just jumping up.
I think it's always intentional. You know, exactly where he's going, you know, how he angles it. It's always, he's right where he wants to be.
Right where he needs to be to intercept those.
And it's not getting dared by Ivysaur.
Ooh, sir.
Wow. Press more buttons and it'll, oh my god, he's...
Yeah, eventually you're going to get punished for tapping this man's shield 17 times in a row.
Hey, it was working. It was good aggression.
Yeah, it was great. But eventually ZD catches on to it.
It's like, hey, whoa. I got to move that, you know, that fixes this. Just barely dodging that nair.
Micro spacing is the name of the game, it looks like. And great forward smash. That very nearly caught out the roll. And then as soon as I say it, ZD decides, you know what, I can do it too. Missed tech again. That has been kind of a problem here for Puppeh. He's missed a lot of these techs, and ZD is making him pay every single time. You're going to get the two-frame? No, ZD doesn't even try for it. Tries to commit to the roll-in. Puppeh doesn't give it to him.
That was...
questionable air dodge. There's the roll-in that he needed.
That is going to take ZD moving on to reach grand finals of his own event to get the run back of Wadi versus ZD.
In grand finals sits the two titans of our region, the King of Maryland and the Lord of Virginia.
Oh my god.
You couldn't have written the script any better,
I
File.
couldn't have. I have to say though, something that you don't really see on stream really. Wadi just kicked ZD out of his chair.
That's privilege.
Wadi
That's top player
has
privilege. It's like
a chair he sits in.
Really?
At the cave. At here apparently. And it's the chair to the right of the setup. He doesn't care if you are number 2 in this goddamn state.
It's like, no, that's my seat.
I know you just won.
Yeah, that's a big pop-up move right there.
Very close set, but...
That's your dad coming home from a day at work being like, listen, son, I love you, but you need to get out of my goddamn chair.
Yeah.
This is mine.
So I actually have to do some more payouts. So I am going to...
You're going to hop out? Well, it's been a pleasure commentating with you,
I
File.
can't leave in grand finals. I'm going to have you a second commentator because you are not going bare and dry for this grand finals.
Well, understandable, my man, but I do want to go ahead and ask everybody in Twitch chat to give File a like on social media. A fantastic TO, a great commentator, File. It's been a pleasure. Tell the people where to find you.
You guys can find me over at Smash Files on Twitter. That's the place where I'm most active. And I would always appreciate it, especially right now, any sort of, you know, criticism, any help on commentary. I love commentary. It's probably the thing I like second. It's like I like TOing, commentary, playing. That is like the order of what I like doing in this game. So let me know what I could be doing better. I always love jumping on, and I always use my TO privilege to commentate Amazing Versus. So I hope you all will enjoy, and I know you will, Dub coming back to the microphone. And make sure you give yourself the exact same treatment you just gave me on your way out. Thank you so much.
Thanks again, File. Always a pleasure. So we are getting into it again, joined by the one, the only, my man Dubs.
All right, how's it going, Skaz?
Always
How's it been held down?